Nice. That's a nice sweaty skin. The Korra skin.
Yeah, I've noticed I've been killed by a lot of Korras. I was playing and my daughter saw me and I killed a Korra. She was like, "Wow, that's the first time you've ever killed a Korra. They always kill you."
How old is she?
She's 13.
Okay.
And she's pretty good, but she doesn't
Bet.
have very good judgment.
Yeah.
Like she just kind of runs into things.
Shoots pretty
But her
decent.
skills are-
Controller special,
Yeah,
just
she's-
dives
her
in close
skills are
range
good.
and murders people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach her some more strategy. I told her some of the things you were telling me. She's kind of listening.
Yeah. You know, it's like I feel like teaching is often like a flower, you know, like you can't force a flower to bloom by pulling the petals back. You only kill it, you know, like like flowers ripen in due time. They'll open when they're ready.
That's brilliant. I like that. You sound like a sensei.
You are watching a master at work.
Today we're going to be seeing episode 2, or kind of week 2 of one of our guys' development. If you've watched our previous episode, we'll put a link down in the description. Then you can kind of see from where he started and to where he has gotten in just 1 week's time. It is like night and day. Oh, there's somebody.
That's a bot, though.
Okay.
I think.
Nice. Get to the other wall. Oh man, look how much you've changed in a week. Moving
Yeah,
from
no, I
cover to
really
cover
have.
on the good side, so you're always getting right shoulders as you step up. Bro, I'm so impressed.
Yes, sensei has taught me well. Let's see, but I don't know where he is. I think he's a bot, but you never can tell.
Right? Sometimes, like, they'll have good movement. That's not the first one you saw. There was somebody else, and I don't think he was wearing the Oscar skin. There's somebody else I thought was wearing, like, all dark. Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh shit, you're right. Ooh, thank you.
There you go. Get that dash. And the slide. Oh, you have a dash slide? Look at you. Okay. Dang, dude. I'm impressed.
Yeah, where the hell is that shit? He's above me. This is how I die.
Nice.
I don't know if I maybe shouldn't have come out.
No, I mean, you outshot him there. That was good. That was good. Anyway, so the way that fight played out is exactly one of those situations where having the shield bubbles could have come in handy. Because when people go above you, it's the only weapon that you can block all weapons right now.
So what would you trade out?
I would trade out the War
My
Machine's
loadout.
arsenal, personally. I know it's a fun one, but the Sovereign plays
the-
really well at medium, like, flight fights, you know, that you end up in. I personally get, like, the Gatekeeper a little better for, like, absolute inside shield bubble fights. You can kind of get away with being sloppy. It's, like, hard to describe, but, yeah. Man, your aim has gotten so much crisper. Look at how you're,
it
like,
totally has.
pulling and walking with it. Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
awesome.
You really helped me figure it out. Yeah, it's definitely gotten better, but my results just don't feel like they're good right now.
Well, you're
And I don't
gonna,
know
like,
if
as
my-
you get better, especially from where you started to, like, the way that you're playing is another part of, like, what we'll kind of talk about, you know. And a 1,000-foot view of how you approach the game. There are some things that are going to inherently happen, and this is one of them. You know, you're gonna feel like this 100%. Like, it's guaranteed the way that you
Like,
play, and when you make improvement by playing this way, you'll find, like, so you're every time you get to the end zone, you're essentially, oh, well, never mind, don't worry about it. We'll talk later. Just car out there somewhere. Get up, air, get air, get air. Try to shoot that car out, maybe. It's not very healthy.
Yeah, I just want to get some good cover.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But I'm probably running like this is not the best because I might be running into more trouble.
Play off a building and get some height and just shoot this dude out. Yeah, just spray him out. Just spray him out. Just spray him out. Get up in the air, shoot down on him, spray him out. You got this. He's weak. His shields are popped. You have like a good 60, 70 health on him.
I don't know where he went.
Yeah, got it. He'll pop back up. Keep your eyes open, ears open. Look for heal effects. Oh, there he is. Oh, going for the full reposition. Okay.
Where do I want to go?
I'd get a high ground and try to finish this guy off before the storm pulls in the next 30 seconds. I think that'd be the ideal here.
There he is. Where is he?
He's behind that big rock. When he goes down, you can, when he stops flying, fly over him and shoot him down. You know? Get up in the air, start hovering. Oh shit.
Shit, he's got me.
Just shoot him, you got him, dude. Just... Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, it's so close! Oh my god. Oh, I feel like I kind of coached you badly a little bit, but I still think that you had him in a huge way for a long time in that fight. Like you just
I'm glad you saw that, because this is the sort of thing that's been happening. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's judgment or skill. Like,
so in this situation, I would say your first thing is that once you like the guy came up over the hill, the way that he stayed in the car would like be the first indication of how you want to fight there, which is you probably want to blow his car up. So like if we go back, I don't know if you can pop the stream open, but I'm gonna. Oh, I can't do your replay. Oh, I can't watch the replay because I wasn't in it. Right. Shit. Well, let's go back to lobby a little bit. We'll just go back to lobby and talk for a second.
Go back to lobby.
So yeah, there's a few things that I would say. Like the very first thing is your choice of when and how to fight that. You gave him a lot of respect and you kind of played a little bit scared. You know, you played as if that guy was a super big danger, and like you ended up taking a massive lead in the fight, breaking his shields, and you had like 60 shield left, I think. Either you're over shield plus 10 or it was 60 raw. Sometimes the visual's a little off in the game. But I think that in that situation, you just fly up and let the aim assist kind of pull down with high ground, either blow his car up with the war machine, and then when he starts running, you know, like play it out, or you know, you had the option of when he came in to ram you and you accidentally splashed his car, you could have tried pickaxing it and fighting it out there. I'd say there's like 3 or 4 moments where you easily could have turned that fight and just finished him off. But he kept chasing you because you kept running, you know? And so like the more that you run to reposition and like reset and run to reposition and reset, the more people will chase you. You know, it's like, it's just like a psychological thing. And then that's going to make you feel like they must be really strong, but a lot of people will be reckless and just chase you for no reason. We're going to go over the use of some of the items that would help you, and then like some strategic like approach. And then we'll talk about like a macro kind of perspective of how to approach the game, kind of like given where you're at, like the week of progress you've made, and like what I would recommend like going forward for like another week or 2 weeks kind of period, you know, as far as like learning the game.
Yeah, because I definitely know I've made like significant progress, and I guess you saw it too. But
yeah. Like oh, dude, I'm glad I recorded some of the first coaching, because it's like night and day. Like your aim is like it's crazy how much better it is. Yeah, we're gonna go to the 0 build pit. This is a really good map, and I would say like in a general sense for somebody who plays a lot of solos like yourself, the pit is one of the like tougher maps to play on as far as like players, but more relevant skill development wise for somebody who wants to play a lot of solos, because it's designed for solo matchmaking.
I'm gonna favorite these two. How do I favorite things? I don't know why it's not letting me this time. Okay.
It'll allow you to practice things like shockwaves and different defensive options, and we can kind of talk about like how you would play out a bunker fight without having to throw down a bunker in every 2 seconds and shit. Yeah, it should just be us. Cool. So this map is really big and old. The original pit is a build map, but when 0 build came out, they made a 0 build version of it.
Yeah, I think I've played this one before.
Okay, perfect. If you're kind of familiar, we're gonna do the same thing. Grab a couple weapons, and then we'll hop down in the bottom there. The first game is going to be just defend your high ground, okay? I'm going to try to push up on it, and all I want you to do is just kind of try to stay in that tower and not leave it. Okay, I'm going to go kind of across the map, which means like you're going to imagine basically like replicating kind of a version of what just happened in that last fight. You're on a hill, you took care of something, someone pushed up, right? So I'm going to push up from a little bit further away from the like low ground and try to get up into your area and try to shotgun you out, okay? Because that's what that guy basically functionally was doing. He didn't try to get tags from a distance and push you. He just drove up on you and then just tried to take a fight randomly, like close range, right? And that's a situation that you should be able to take advantage of. I'm not going to heal or anything. You're welcome to heal, but just understand I'm going to keep moving towards you once we call start. Does that make sense?
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. So I'm going to start in the far corner. You can see me over here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, not anymore.
I'll get on up in your turret. When you're ready, you let me know, and then I'm going to start zombie walking.
Okay.
You said you're ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
All right. Oh, shit. Okay. Nice. Good
Ooh,
tag.
dang, you are fast. Dang, that's good use of cover right there.
They'll fall off. Oh, if you would have kept shooting, you had me. You had me down to like 10 health.
I don't know why it wasn't firing.
Oh, what gunner you have right now?
This is the Gatekeeper.
Okay, you have Gatekeeper. How many shots on it? Did you put a drum mag on it?
I don't know if I modded it.
Make sure you hit the modding table and put a drum mag if you're going to use a Gatekeeper for practice.
Yeah, where is that?
There should be some mod tables at the top. Like when you die and go back to the top, it should be up there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I only got 3 shots, but so I've noticed that happens sometimes. I'm coming down.
Yep.
That I think I have another shot, and for some reason it doesn't fire. I don't know.
All right, take a tower. You call when you're ready, and then I'll start pushing you again. We'll do it again.
Okay, cool.
Let's do a couple of these. If honestly, the way that fight played out, if you would have hit that last shot, I'm dead. 100%. 100%. And this is what my goal with this is, for you to understand when you're actually ahead. Like, you're not allowed to run and reset from that position, right? You hold your high ground and you're just going to fight to the death.
That's a really good exercise. Okay, so I am ready.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be nice to hit one of these.
Not bad.
Okay.
Okay, so one thing is you don't use Gatekeeper very often, so you're playing like you don't know the shotgun very well. That shotgun is really ideal in the kind of like 5-ish meter range, or maybe even like less, like a 1 tile distance kind of thing. From the distance you're playing that, you're gonna need a secondary like spray weapon to accompany it, whether that is like an SMG or an AR with like a high fire rate. If I was running down this platform here, I would expect this more to be a good AR distance and AR like situation.
Yeah, it would just sort of go like that.
Yeah, you just follow them and just shoot them, pepper them in the head, right? And so like it. In another way, if I were to get closer, I'm just going to kind of close gap a little bit. So if I came up here, right, obviously, like this is prime Gatekeeper shotgun range, right? You'd want to be shooting me up if I'm up contesting you in this tight spot. Really good. Gatekeeper's also good from a right shoulder. If you can get a right shoulder over the edge here, it's not bad. But don't be afraid. Like, let's say when your Gatekeeper needs to start reloading, just swap to your AR and keep firing. Even in a close range, because it's going to be like, even in this range, like a striker does a lot of damage, right? It's full damage, no damage drop off. It's a laser sight, whatever, or like laser accurate. So anywhere here or at the base of the tower, if I was like all the way at the bottom here, it's like really nice. You can just use your AR in that kind of distance. If I fall off, whatever, you know, anyway. So that's the way that I would say generally, is like, try to hold a right shoulder, try to hold high ground, and then use the appropriate weapon as like I push up. That makes sense?
Okay. Sounds good.
Nice. All right, you let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I'm watching you like a hawk. I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
And now I have no idea where you are.
And then later we'll have this drill kind of reverse, and you'll get to kind of shove up a little bit and see how to play some stuff out.
You are hard to get, man.
Right? Exactly. Ooh, nice. Those are good tags. Those are good tags. You got me to half shield. That was awesome. Oof. All right. Well done for the first half of this.
Ooh, that's clever.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
Wow.
For the first half of the fight, you played it correctly. You got the tags where you needed them. You held your position. You did great. I came up and then I started trying to abuse the only little right shoulder angle that I can kind of force in that situation, which is to be cheeky and stand below you and try to shoot you and give you the smallest window that I can give you to shoot back, right? But
which worked beautifully.
It's good only because you played passively. You played like you were behind when you were ahead in the fight, right? And that's the mistake. So go back to one of the the same type of peak that you were just at, like one of those capped ones. And I want you to look at something. Just kind of like, we can even do it over again a little bit, but.
Okay, so I'm back in the same one, I think.
Yeah. So we're going to kind of redo this sort of, just like walk through. You don't worry about shooting me yet. Okay. So I came up here, I was down low, right? Where did you position?
I don't remember, because you were moving so fast, I didn't know where you were exactly a lot of the time.
So I tried moving like this and rotating. Again, I was just thinking right? So if I'm going here, I can kind of try to get this and then jump and shoot, right? I'm just going to jump and shoot, and always be kind of turning right to try to keep myself in a good position. If you know you're ahead, you can take a more aggressive position instead of kind of hanging out back here. And you can actually just step up and just look down and chase me, you know, and just shoot me and eliminate my cover, because that's the only thing I have left. Like if I have like shoot my shield out real quick, just shoddy, whatever, just a couple times. Cool, nice, awesome. I'm gonna heal myself with one time. Okay, so I'm at 86 health, so it's like 20 or 15 less than I had last time, right? You're at full. Okay, just I'm gonna walk around in a circle here, okay, and I'm like kind of hop, and I just want you to kill me with a shoddy. Oh shit, I fell. My bad. I guess I can't jump. Nice.
Oh, sorry. Am I?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Kill me. Whatever. You're good. There you go. Good. Okay.
But you weren't trying to shoot me at all. I have the feeling if you had been trying to shoot me, it would have gone a little different.
It would have played out a little different, sure. But think about it this way. Like, that's the math, right? Remember we talked about having like you want to have like a 70-30 where you can. If you get somebody's shields off in a zero build fight, you're at 70-30, right? Because you have 250 health.
Yeah.
You lose 150 of it. You know, you're darn close to that very advantaged position. It's like not like a full 70-30, but with the way the guns work, especially in a situation like where I'm 86 or something, it's like 2 or 3 shots. I mean, really, you're 2 or 3 shots from full if you get a max damage shot with a gatekeeper, right? If you're using a gatekeeper, you should be able to kill people in 3 close range shots, right? So I want you to use the gatekeeper exclusively. I'm just gonna walk like a bot here, and I just want you to see the damage change. Do a shot from this range. Hit me once.
Nothing.
Okay, nothing, right? And then when I get to the top of this ramp, shoot me again. Shoot me here. Okay.
22.
And then when I get like halfway up the ramp here.
60.
Good, right? And then when I get up here on top of this ledge.
106.
Yeah, okay, 106. Now, think about that. If I don't have shield, 106 is enough to one-shot me when I pushed up.
Yeah.
You had 5 shots, right? So just standing in the middle here, as opposed to standing on the back edge, even if, let's say, I take a perfect shot against you, I might hit you for like 120. The math is that like my shot loses because I'll just die. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like in situations where you know the person's shield breaks and they're still pushing you, don't be afraid to just trade like mathematically. Just like eat some damage and deal some damage. You know, just take the shot. Don't worry about it. Like if I try to be cheeky and I'm like doing this jumpy shit, like literally walk to the edge and just shoot me in the top of the head and just finish the fight off. Like exactly. Just do it right now. Just kill me one time. Yes, perfect. See, there's no retaliation. It's like you get 2 shots in like a second and a half or something. Yeah, just finish me, right? So you need to get comfortable with the moment when that when the shield pops, as like you're in your head saying, okay, it takes another 10 seconds, I think, for the over shield to regenerate. So you have kind of a 10-second window in your head that you can start counting off of like, I am really strong right now, you know? If you don't deal any damage to them in the 10 seconds, then the overshield comes back up, and then it's a little closer of a fight, right? But you still should have at least a 100 shield advantage, which kind of cushions you about like 2 shots that don't work out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. So take a position, let me know when you're ready, and then I will come push it.
I am ready.
Okay. And then we'll reverse this and let you push up a little bit, kind of fight it out a little. Get some shots, maybe. Good AR zone.
Fine.
Nice. Woo! Oh, you got him! The AR tags before I could get close. That's it. Okay, so you see that? Like, I took a really big risk by being in a very open spot, and it only takes a few shots.
Yeah.
Literally, you see how quickly with an AR you can finish someone off. So same thing. I'm gonna only defend with shotguns. You're allowed to use anything on the approach. You can shoot me as much as you want, you know.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna kind of like have a shot sovereign.
So tell me when you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
You're allowed to use anything you want.
Okay.
But your goal is to kill me close range, ideally. Okay, I just want to say that. I want you to try to finish the fight in close range.
Oh.
You're allowed to heal if you need to.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. May not want to heal right where I can shoot you, though. I'll be nice. Get out of here. Good.
That was a good lesson. Okay, I'm not going to heal all the way. Oh, hell, I'm going to heal all the way.
Yeah. So what's your strategy right now? You're right underneath me, and I have a pretty advantaged position here, right? Like if you think about this, we just pause this. Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you, but just look up and get aware of this, right? So this tower design, if you play any Fortnite OG and they bring back Porta Fortresses, they look like this. The Porta Fort is designed exactly like this, which is why they put these in the game. They have 4 bounce pads. And right here, technically, I have a nice right shoulder. You can always like walk around these and kind of create your own right shoulder. But you remember, like we talked about right shoulders before, a high ground right shoulder is better than a neutral or low ground right shoulder peak, right? High ground's the best peak because when you shoot, like more pellets will shoot the head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
So like in a situation like this, if I get to shoot somebody who's standing underneath me, not shooting back, and they're trying to bounce up at me, I'm going to kill most people in a almost immediately, right? So like in your situation, my suggestion would be the way that you closed gap was too much about gap closing and less about pushing me away into a position where I'm scared, right? So like, what I want you to do is I want you to redo this real quick, go away, or I'll go somewhere else on the map. But I want you to like shoot me a few times AR or Magnum or something, you know what I mean? Like tag me a few times, get me to the point where I'm trying to like hide on my tower where I'm not looking out and happy and comfy. and then try to close that gap when you know I'm weak and behaving differently, and use that as like your, I'm gonna kill him here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So you may not know exactly what the distance is that you need, but my guess is that if you are, so like you're about right there, anywhere when you get around this building is probably pretty good spot for getting AR tags, like especially, and like that's like a good like laying in wait, and you can still close gap pretty quickly, you know.
Okay. All right,
I'm ready.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Nice.
Is that the glass? Couldn't tell.
You got the over shield, but not the full shield. So this, a little bit rough. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's see if you can finish this. What are you going to do here?
I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to... Whoa. That was interesting.
So remember, the most dangerous spot pretty much to push up from is going to be directly in the center here, right? So like where you're walking and keep trying to go to, if I'm not hurt enough, I am not afraid of trying to kill you here, right? I'm like too strong at this moment for you to push in. So feel it, like feel for the resistance, right? You peek your head in, you realize you can't get that, try a different angle. Exactly, there you go. Maybe reset, maybe heal, maybe use a mobility, maybe try to shockwave up to me. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do. Maybe try to get more tags, right? Like I'm still up here, I'm looking, right? My behavior hasn't fully changed yet, right? So I'm still up here doing my thing. So so again, in that distance, you need to be shooting me before you push that gap. Go back real quick. Go back to that tower that you were just at, wherever that was. I don't remember which one it was. This little one? Yeah, wherever. Yeah, sure. Use that if you want. So it's a little bit awkward because like you're low ground, and so that's a bit of a rough like peak to take against a high ground opponent, right? So first thing is like I would think there are better places to peek from generally, but if you're going to be down there, I would say that like you want to right shoulder from one of those corners, like on a flat corner, and then just try to get a couple more tags on me AR wise, you know?
Okay. Oh shit.
But it's only 13. Again, that's like, it's scary, but it's just, you know, it's a very small amount of damage. Like, you're gonna have to accept taking some damage in trades. So your overshield just popped. There you go. Oh god, now I'm scared. That's actually terrifying. Nice job. All right, full on scared. How are you gonna finish me? Try to finish me with a shotgun.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm not so good with the old shockwaves, so.
All right, I want you to, we're going to pause the game real quick, and I want you to think about something right now. The amount of time it took you to make your plan was too long. Like, if I were a real, if I was a real bee, I would be doing something, right? Your window of time is about 10 seconds, right? So once I say I'm scared, I want you to think green light. You're pushing reckless. That's when you take the push that's like, oh shit, like anything works, because what happened, right? Think about what happened. You shot me with AR. You hit white damage. I took cover, right? I stepped off the ledge and was like, oh no, right? So that's your green light. I can't even shoot you back. I'm not risking it. You know, I'm not going to step back up until my overshield's back up, right? Something to absorb some damage for me. So I'm scared for 10 seconds. In that 10 seconds, you should go from where you're at and try to get up here, whether that's a shockwave or any mobility jetpack, or even taking the risky approach and trying to go from underneath, right? From where you're at about like less than 40 meters, like just, we can even do it together, but we could count it out, but almost guaranteedly you should be able to get up there in about like 5 seconds. If you're here and you go like 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, you're up here shooting me. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like in that
Okay.
time window, again, you have to grapple and like mantle this. I wouldn't bounce there. That's a bad spot to bounce because like when you drop down, there's no cover, right? The other spot I was at
Okay.
was good because when I dropped down, I guaranteed myself cover, right? So it's like a little bit different.
Okay.
And that's based on positioning as well. So then once you get up in here, again, how much health do you think I have right now?
I know your shield is gone, so you probably got like total 130 with your overshield, something like that.
I have 16 health and a 50 overshield.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like next to dead. I'm like sneeze on me, right? So like when you hit me and I'm like, I'm scared, I'll announce it as like, that's your green light, right? That's the green light.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
you know what I mean? So just finish me off right
Yeah.
now and then I'll drop back in. Boom. See? Even with an overshield, I was so weak, it was one tap.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is really helpful.
From a general perspective, you've made a huge amount of progress in a week. Your aim is getting a lot stickier and scarier. Your weapon selection and like weapon choice and moment is getting better. I think you're playing a bit timid. I think you're playing to survive rather than necessarily like playing to eliminate people. Like it doesn't seem like you're coming from like the perspective of I know I win this fight now and I'm inevitable.
Yes, no,
You know what I mean?
definitely
It's
don't
like
have
a
that
I don't
feeling.
know, maybe it works, maybe not. We'll kind of find out. And so it's leading you to make decisions in a way that like from a like this is where we're going to get that 10,000 foot perspective. 10,000 foot perspective is that you need to shed the give a shit mentality of results, statistics, KD, winning a fight, whatever, and just take reckless fights a little bit more and test things out, so that you can
Okay.
learn where the limits are more quickly, right? And so what that translates to strategically and like game to game is I want you to try to get in more fights off the drop. Like in the first POI, I want you to land somewhere and try to kill someone kind of at like each rotation. So if you like the videos, like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like the videos, well, thanks for watching anyway, and we'll see you in the next one.